here we go. I am in alpha, and I'm doing just a creative sketch painting. We'll see what happens. I'm doing these to help teach you guys how to create, because I was never taught in school or through any of my education how to create. It was just handed to me as far as the techniques and stuff. I had to learn that. So an alpha helps tremendously because it lowers your brain waves to the most relaxed, most creative brain state. And that allows you to create so much easier if you're relaxed. So look at this. Here we have a teepee that showed up. Love it. You guys are probably saying, well, wait a minute. Those aren't traditional Native American colors. Well, they are, because the Native Americans used berries and plants and flowers for their dyes. And a lot of the colors were blues and yellows and purples from the natural things that they would gather. The Native American portraits that I have done, the series, these are predominantly the colors I used. Teepees are ingenious structures. They have, the shape is conducive to them not blowing down in the wind. And they have vents at the top so that you can open the vents and cool the teepee. And the top up here is open where the lodge poles come through. And there's a door down here that has a flap on it to keep you warm. You can build a small fire in the middle of the teepee, and the smoke goes out the top. This is also like a chimney where the poles come through. Now, if it's going to be inclement weather, you can close these flaps so the teepee's closed up except for this little space right here, and close the door and you're all snug and tight. And then the fire is also used for cooking sometimes. So, and in my little painting that I've worked on longer than I was on camera, but the white space around the teepee looks like it's aura to me, and that's why I left it, because I feel like that they're almost living, breathing things. Teepees were also mobile homes. You could take the canvas off of them, or before canvas it was buffalo hides, but in the more modern times they were canvas. And you can roll the canvas up and take the lodge poles and strap a couple of them to the horses, or before horses, people would drag them. So they would go with all their possessions and everything like a trailer on a horse. And off they'd go to their new location where they'd set up camp again, where the buffaloes were. Because that was their primary source of food, clothing, teepees, blankets. They used every piece of the buffalo, every part of the buffalo. They didn't waste anything. Teepees are sacred lodges. They're homes. They're gathering places. So that's it for me on this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you make a point of enjoying your days. They're gifts. So find things in your days, even when you're going through hard times, that you can enjoy. Simple things like a flower or something in nature, or somebody smiles at you or says something kind. All of those little things are just so important. They're really what life is made up of. So bye-bye for now.